Hi, welcome to the Boca Voice, and we're here today with Robert Mitchell and Debbie Avican, and we're here with a big announcement about the Boca Bowl. Thank you so much for joining us today. And so tell us a little bit about what got you involved with the Boca Bowl.
So for us at CSL, we were excited to actually be able to partner with the local community. And this is something that's in our vision that we want to give back to the community that we serve, and something that we think is the right thing to do. And Boca Bowl is an exciting time in South Florida. This is where we get to see and interact with our patients and also with our donors and also with our employees. So we're excited to be participating in this event.
Now, Debbie, tell us a little bit about the association.
So the Florida Hemophilia Association has been in existence since 1983, and we are the consumer organization for people that have severe hemophilia, von Willebrand's, and other really serious bleeding disorders. And we provide all the educational tools, a lot of compassionate care, financial assistance to families, and we do a lot of programming for women and men, and just one of the leading resources for people in Florida that have a bleeding disorder.
And what brought the two of you guys together originally?
Well, so CSL plasma, we collect human plasma that's used to manufacture, to treat patients, to create products that are helpful for patients that suffer from rare diseases. So it's a good partnership because the patient organization and what our efforts are to give back to this that segment of the population. So that's how we started this partnership for us.
Yeah, and we've been really fortunate to have a big corporation like CSL Plasma, because they've really partnered with us. They're our biggest volunteers and our biggest supporters here in Florida. So we were so lucky to have, especially Robert, to be the force of all this.
Thank you.
So Robert, now that you know who's going to be playing the Boca Bowl, how are you going to engage the local CSL centers in the Boca Bowl?
Great question, Pete. So what we're going to do is, for each center, we're going to do in-center promotions. We're going to really drive the excitement within those local markets by offering the donors T-shirts, really putting up some really good signage so they can root for their own team. And at the end of the day, we think that will make everyone, regardless of what market you're in, excited about the Boca Bowl and grasp some attention about the overall impact to the patient organization and so forth. Yes.
So Debbie, tell me a little bit more about your reaction when you heard about CSL getting involved.
Well, you know, they're a leader in our community, so we were really excited then when we heard about it, and then even more excitement when Robert had mentioned that we were going to get our families involved by inviting them to the Boca Bowl. A lot of our families don't have an opportunity to go to an event like that, so for me, it's just the ultimate. So yeah, we're very happy about it.
So now, you're actually engaging in what way? I understand that each one of the centers are actually going to participate. Tell us a little bit about how they're participating.
So in the local markets, we have 4 centers in the South Florida area. What we're going to do is actually offer a raffle where we'll have donors be able to come to the game. The vouchers that we will offer will allow them to get a free meal, also free parking, plus access to the game. So that's something that we're excited to be able to support to all of our donors. And at the moment in time, we've procured 200 tickets, which we know we can give away to our donors, and we're looking to get an additional 600 more. So we will have a massive showing at the Boca Bowl, just to let people know that this is a great effort, a great cause. And we are trying to make the difference for so many people in need that are looking for plasma.
Well, you know, the Boca Bowl is such a big opportunity for Boca Raton, and this is a big opportunity for both your association and CSL Plasma. But, you know, let's bring it back down a little bit to CSL Plasma for a second. You know, Robert, CSL Plasma, as you know, as you have explained, is a world leader in plasma. And some people know what plasma collection is about, and some people don't. Talk a little bit about what plasma does for people.
Right. So plasma, first of all, it's in the human body. So the concept behind it is, if you think about donating blood, in the plasma world, we use a process called plasmapheresis. And that's where we separate your red blood cells from plasma, which is a straw-like yellow liquid that's in the human body. Our process, we take the plasma and return your red and white blood cells back to you, and then we are able to collect that plasma. The plasma ultimately is then sent for testing to make sure that it's safe for to be manufactured into products, and then those products are made for patients with hemophilia B, so factor 9 deficiency or factor 8 deficiency for hemophilia A. But our company, we collect and then manufacture those products, and then we're able to commercialize it for patients in need, such as the Hemophilia Association.
And also for inhibitor patients.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is so true. Yep.
So tell me a little bit about as your foundation. How did you get involved, and what are the other things that you get involved with in order to help people, and what kind of resources do you provide?
So I got involved because I'm personally affected. I have a son with severe hemophilia and 2 grandchildren with severe hemophilia. And our organization, I got involved in the Florida Hemophilia Association because my son was affected. But some of the resources that we provide is really mostly about education. We're a resource where we let people know exactly what's out there, such as the plasma products, some of the recombinant products, and all the products that are available to them. We are a huge advocacy group. We go to the Hill. We really go out there and advocate to make sure that our blood safety, make sure that our patients get the care that they need, because especially hemophilia is one of the most expensive disorders to treat.
Really?
Yeah. It can cost anywhere from $200,000 to $1 million a year just in medication alone, which people aren't aware of because it's still very rare. And so, you know, that's just one of the things that we try to do. And then again, you know, we work with all of our hemophilia treatment centers and with all of our industry partners. And we do a walk. We do an annual walk, which is on May 6th, Jungle Island. So if you're listening, come on out to that. It is an amazing event. Usually we have about 1,200 people, about 150 people from CSL Plasma there supporting us. So, and it's just a great day. And then we do a golf tournament as well and some other educational things throughout the year.
That's awesome. Now, if they want to research about your association and our foundation, and they want to look into you, where do they go?
They just go to our website, which is thefloridahemophilia.org, www.floridahemophilia.org. We have a list of calendar events and some resources and other things about the association. And plus, we also publish a quarterly newsletter called Lifeline with all of the information that's in the community.
That's great.
Yeah.
And Robert, if they want to learn more about CSL Plasma, where would they go?
So they can visit www.cslplasma.com. We have information about plasma donation centers in the close proximity across the U.S. You can always find out how much we also compensate our donors for their time. But it's something that we encourage people to look at because you have a lot of educational information about the process, the people in need, and how best to be prepared if you're going to donate.
That's great. So now, how are they going to get the tickets? So let's talk about that.
So the tickets that we have are going to be vouchers that we're going to give to each person. So for the center folks, we'll have the vouchers that we'll have the center manager hand out. For the patient organization, those tickets will be given to me, and I'll pass those off to Debbie. We will have a tent at the Boca Bowl. So we're happy to have people meet us there if they aren't able to get a ticket beforehand, and we'll provide tickets at that venue before they enter into the stadium. So we have multiple ways to make sure everyone is prepared prior to going.
Well, that's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Debbie, is there anything else you'd like the folks to know?
Just thank you for having us, and thanks to CSL Plasma for partnering with us, because this is really exciting for us to be here, so thank you.
Well, that's great. Well, we're glad to have you. And Robert, how about you?
The only thing I want to say is come out and root for the patients that are there and for the donors that are going to show up, but root for the local team. I think Boca Raton is excited to have this event here, and it's a good time for families and friends to meet together, and you know, right before the holidays to get together and enjoy each other's company and time. So
that's fantastic. Well, thanks again for joining us. We appreciate it, and thank you for joining us on the Boca Voice. We look forward to seeing you soon, and don't forget to follow us online, and don't forget to join us again next week, and don't forget to follow us on Fact or Fiction Friday. We look forward to seeing you soon.